Before we continue with this fantastic game, some people would like to thank first the people who worked this table. They've done a fantastic job today. Our ball chasers, the baseball players and soccer players, thank you, fellas. You have been wonderful. Also, you, the fans, you have been absolutely great this weekend. Thank you so much. Dr. Christy Ward, our trainer, George Zanega, Keon Claiborne, the athletic coordinators, athletic director, Tarlo Gasway. This has been a great weekend, and we couldn't have done it without all of you. Thank you so much. Now the starters. Let's meet the starters. Let's get my glasses first. For the Hagerstown Hawks, a freshman, number 3, Emily Gazaway. A sophomore and team captain, Paige Elliott. A freshman, number 5, Helen Jarvis. A freshman, number 7, Ann Rivera. Laris, did I get it? All right, Medina. A freshman, number 9, Emma Smith. A sophomore, number 13, Alexis Macro. And sophomore, number 17, Mauricia Jones. And they are led by Miss Sierra Hill. For the Harvard Owls, a sophomore, number 1, Morgan Barnett. A freshman, Ann Rivera, number 6, Sierra Puna. Pony. I'm working on it. A freshman, number 10, Anna Gostomowski. A sophomore, number 11, the team captain, Laura Piva. A sophomore, number 12, Yara Gonzalez. A freshman, number 15, Karen Jimenez. A freshman, number 16, Kara Hoover. Assistant coaches, Kaylin Kite, Gabby Pass. Head coach, Johnny Powell. Also, we'd like to thank all of the teams who have participated this weekend. Host team, Montgomery, Allegheny, Carroll, Garrett, College of Southern Maryland, Potomac State. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. Ladies, let's play ball. R1 is Aaron Wiseman. R2, Gavin Glenn.
From the Rockville campus of Montgomery College presents the NJCAA Region 20 regional finals. With the match going on today between the number 1 seed Harford Community College Fighting Owls, and the number 3 seed, the Hagerstown Community College Hawks. I'm Michael Brown, and we are here to bring you all the action of this regional final. Harford advanced to the regional final by knocking off College of Southern Maryland earlier today, 3-0. Hagerstown pulled off an upset in their semifinal round and knocked off the number 2 seed, Montgomery College Raptors, to advance to the final. These two teams met earlier this season, and in that one, Harford won 3-2, 3-2, back on the 9th of October. So we are set to get underway. Hagerstown in white and Harford in blue. And Harford takes a quick 1-0 lead. Serving for Hartford is number 1, Morgan Bennett. She's a sophomore. Hartford comes into this match with a perfect record on the season. They are undefeated at 19-0, and out of those 19 wins, 16 of them have been by straight sets, 3-0. Hagerstown comes in with a record of 18-4 overall. Hartford won the regular season Maryland JUCO championship, whereas Hagerstown came in 3rd in the league with a league record of 12-2. And Hartford is out to an early 2-1 lead. Make that 3-0. And this is their captain, number 11, Laura Piva. She will be serving. She's a sophomore. Led the team in kills with 294. Averaging almost 5 kills per match. 4.98 kills. Also leads is second in the team, on the team in blocks. Hagerstown on the serve now. Another quick point for Hartford. They lead early 4-2, and that will put number 16, Kara Hoover, on the service line. So this was a bit of an unexpected matchup. I think most observers of Maryland JUCO volleyball thought that Montgomery College and Hartford would meet in the final today, but Hagerstown had other ideas. They played very well against Montgomery College. It was a close match. It went to 5 sets, but Hagerstown pulled out the 5th and final set, 15-14, to take the match. Hartford, on the other hand, cruised to a 3-set win over Southern Maryland. And they're ahead early here, 6-3. I'm sorry, make that 5-4. And this is Alexis Mackerel serving for Hagerstown. The winner of this match will advance to the district championship game, and that will be next Saturday. And we're not sure who the other opponent will be yet, as there's a lot of tournament action going on this afternoon up and down the East Coast. Head coach for Hartford is Johnny Powell. His assistants are Taylon Kite and Gabby Paff. Head coach for Hagerstown is Sierra Hill. There's a great kill there by Paige Elliott. She had an excellent semifinal match against Montgomery College. And Mauricia Jones is on the service line now. Huge kill there by Piva. And that will put number 6, Clara Pawnee, on the service line. Clara leads the team in digs with 277. There's a point for Hartford. So Pawnee remains on the service line. And that's out. Another big kill from number 11, Laura Piva. She's showing you why she averages almost 5 kills per set. That's a lot of kills in a 25-point set. Hartford definitely has the advantage in height. They are clearly the taller team, which of course is quite an advantage, particularly on the front line. However, I was impressed by, during the Hagerstown-Montgomery College match, by the leaping ability of some of the Hagerstown players, despite the fact that they were shorter. Their leaping ability was outstanding. Name that comes to mind immediately is number 5, Heaven Jarvis. This is quite a point here. And that's in. And there are a couple of serious Hawk fans over there. They've got the beaks and the wings. And I'll tell you, that wins for, those two win for fan of the day. You got to be serious about Hagerstown volleyball to wear wings to a match, along with a beak. Nice dig. And that's knocked out. Another point for Hartford. They're up 11-9. That'll put Piva back on the service line. Nice dig by Piva. Ooh. Excellent put away by number 5, Naylis Mendez. She just checked in. Mendez is a freshman outside hitter. Hasn't played that much here this year. And that is out. So it remains tight. And that puts Medina on the service line. Medina. And that is out. And that puts Kara Hoover on the service line. Kara's a freshman middle hitter. There's the set. Another nice hit from Mendez. And we've got a timeout on the court with Hartford leading 14-10. We're in the first set.
Commanders were victorious again today.
All right, we are all set. Kara Hoover back on the service line. And that's a point for Hagerstown. Right on the line.
Serving, Emily Gassaway.
And this is Gassaway, Emily Gassaway on the line. And that's out. So Gassaway will return to the service line. Hartford up by 2. We're in the first set. It's the best of 5 to 25, win by 2. Should a fifth set be required? That is just a 15. But again, it's a win by 2 situation. Jump serve. And Hagerstown could not handle it. So Yara Gonzalez with the jump serve. And Hagerstown couldn't handle it. Back row could not handle it. And that time she put it into the net. Checking in for Hartford is number 2, Catalina Cerna. And checking in for Hagerstown is number 13, Alexis Mackerel. And she'll go to the service line. Nice put away there by Laura Piva. She found the opening and nailed it. Boy, when you look at the stats, the season stats for these two teams, they are remarkably close, particularly in kills, assists, and aces. Very close. Hartford is a little bit, actually, Hagerstown is a little more accurate hitting team. They have a higher hitting percentage. Hartford averages has a stronger average in blocks per set. They're very even in aces and very even in digs. So two evenly matched teams. That is in. And the score is reflecting that. It's just a 2-point match at the moment, with Jones still on the service line. Piva once again finds the opening in the defense and buries that kill. Make it 18-15. Puts puts number 6, Pawnee, back on the service line. Excellent point. And there is number 16. Kara Hoover with the put away. She came into the tournament with 50 kills on the season. And this is Barnett with the serve, and another point for Hartford. Again, it's best out of 3 sets. Each set is to 25. You must win by 2. Should a 5th set be necessary, it's to 15. Win by 2. Ooh, Piva again. So Hartford up by 4 now. It's been a close set. There's Piva, who's had probably the best first set of anyone. And that's out. Very close, but it was out. Linesman is right there. And I'll put Piva back up there. Hartford now with a 5-point lead. Ooh. There's Gassaway, Emily Gassaway with the kill. She's leads the Hagerstown team in that category. And once again, Mendez puts it away. And that'll put Hoover on the service line. Good, hard, deep serve. Great dig. Oh, nice block at the net. And now we've got set point here. (24-18). Ooh, pivot is just all over the place. Ooh. Great block there by Mauricia Jones. And that keeps Hagerstown alive in the first set. Still at set point. And that is the set. So Hartford takes the first set, 25-19. And they lead 1-0. And welcome back to the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. We're all set to get the second set underway. Hartford took the first set, 25-19. So they're up 1-0. Again, Hartford in the blue, and Hagerstown is in the white.
1-0.
So Hagerstown takes a quick lead thanks to the errant serve by Hartford. That's up in the rafters. Again, the rafters are in play. Comes the set. Gasaway has it knocked right back by number 11, Laura Piva. Piva is, so far, I'd have to say the most outstanding player on the court. She's done a little bit of everything. And there's Hoover with the kill. But Piva has served well. She's had a number of kills. And she's also, considering that she's primarily a frontline player, she has had a fair amount of digs already. So she's a very complete player from everything we can see. That's out. And Hartford takes the lead. We're in the second set of a best-of-5 championship match. The winner will take the Region 20 championship, and they will advance to the district championship game, which is this coming Saturday. Good recovery there by, and we've got a so another point for Hartford. And here's Piva on the service line. Big hit, but long by Nelis Mendez. That puts Smith on the service line. Mendez. And Yara Gonzalez put that one away. 6-3 Hartford, second set. And that puts Kara Hoover on the service line for the Owls. Ooh, she coaxed it over. She must be living right. That one basically crawled its way up and down the other side of the net. We've got a timeout on the floor with Hartford holding a 7-3 lead in the second half, or in the second set. All right, we are back to action after the timeout. Kara Hoover on the service line for Hartford. There's the set. Ooh. What a dig. And she somehow got it over. That was miraculous. Anna Gostomski with an incredible dig, and somehow it crawled up the net and went over. So this will put Alaris Medina on the service line for Hagerstown. Piva, oh. And that's out. That's another point for Hartford. They have steadily built their lead here in the second set. First set was a bit back and forth. This is Yara Gonzalez on the serve. Gas away. She leads the team in kills. She may not be as tall or as strong looking, but she can really get up there. She's only a freshman, so she should be back next year. Piva a little long. That's one of her first mishits of the day. It's hard to call that a mishit. It just went a little long. Oh my goodness. They called that in. I stand corrected. And that one is out. So 10-6. And that puts Mackerel back on the service line for Hagerstown. That was quite a hit by Piva. What a dig. And a good block there by Piva, along with number 10, Gostomski. And that'll put Clara Pawnee on the service line. Piva with a back line kill. Oh. Good attempt there on the dig, but neither Pawnee or Barnett could come up with it. So that puts Jones on the service line. And it's long. 13-7 Hartford. Good play by Smith, Emma Smith, to get that through the block and cut the lead to 13-8. Paige Elliott doing the serving for Hagerstown. Puts that one into the net. And now Laura Piva will go to the service line for Hartford. And it couldn't quite get it over. Another tough serve for Piva. She really has a complete game. She's a sophomore. She'll be moving on. This time she took something off of it. Pawnee. Mendez. Big put away. And we got another timeout on the floor with Hartford up by 7, 16-9. And welcome back. After the timeout, Laura Piva still serving for Hartford. Comes a set. Nice dig there by Medina. Point for Hagerstown there. I had to hold up, make sure there wasn't a change. Nice kill. That was by Heaven Jarvis. She had an outstanding semifinal match against Montgomery College. Haven't heard from her too much in this match, but that she made her presence known there. Nice dig by Piva. And they say 4 hits. So one too many hits for Hartford. They're still up 16-12. We're in the second set. And that's long. So Karen Jimenez checks in for a number 5 Mendez, Nayless Mendez. And that was a power hit there by Karen Jimenez, who just checked in. She's a freshman. Had 91 kills for the season coming into the tournament.
Number 13, Jill Vandervelde.
And Jill Vandervelde has come in now for Hartford to serve. And immediately she has a service error and comes right back out. 17-14 Hartford. Medina on the service line. And that found the back corner. Yara Gonzalez with a big hit. Emily Gassaway on the service line now for Hagerstown. Too long. Piva just dinks it over, finds the opening, and that makes it 20-15 now, Hartford. And Jimenez on the service line puts it into the net. Point for Hagerstown. So Mackerel back on the service line for Hagerstown. And it's in. (21-15) Raptors. 21-15 Hartford. And we get a good look at Clara Pawnee on the service line. And they call it out. Whoa. And the up official overruled the linesman and gave the point to Hagerstown. Interesting. The linesman is right there. Definitely has a better angle on it. But it stays. Piva makes it 22-17 Hartford. Approaching set point. And that puts Barnett on the service line. Mendez. Pawnee. Piva. Good point. Gasaway with a save. And too many hits for Hartford. That makes it a 4-point match and puts Elliott back on the service line for Hagerstown. Good, hard, low serve. Piva just put that one away. And that's going to be long. So we have now reached, we're going to give the point to Hagerstown. Bit of a surprising call there. Great effort. Great effort there by Medina. Now we have set point. And that puts Kara Hoover on the service line. And there it is. Laura Piva puts it away. And we have the identical score of the first two sets, 25-19. So Hartford on top, 2-0. And should they take the third one, that'll be it. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Rockville campus of Montgomery College for MCTV's presentation of the NJCAA Division II Region 20 volleyball championship. Yesterday I called soccer. Today I'm calling volleyball. They both use a ball. So anyway, we are back at it. Harford is up 2-0. And they would like nothing better than to just sweep this thing.
1-0.
Harford came into this match undefeated for the season. And 16 of their wins have been by 3 straight sets. But Hagerstown's fighting for their life in this third set. They are down 2-0. First 2 sets went to Harford, 25-19, 25-19. If I had to pick an outstanding player so far, it would be number 11, Laura Piva, for Harford. She's just been doing a little bit of everything, or a lot of everything, frankly. Excellent all-around player. And that one is out, and a point for Hagerstown. So they're up early in the third set, 3-1. Again, it's best of 5 sets. First 4 sets are to 25, win by 2. Fifth set, if necessary, is to 15, win by 2. And Hagerstown just trying to extend it to the 4th set at this point. And that puts Piva on the service line. And we have two players with the ball to serve. So, not sure what's going on here. Apparently they gave that point to Harford. We've had a couple of head scratchers in terms of calls today. Piva. Comes the set. And once again, the line judge and the up referee are not agreeing. Nice dig. Hagerstown off to a good start in the third set. There's a point for Harford on the nice kill by Karen Jimenez. And that'll put Kara Hoover on the service line. Right through the block. Another point for Hagerstown. In case you joined us late, these two teams each won earlier today. The semifinals were at 11 o'clock this morning. Harford advanced to the finals with a 3-0 win over the College of Southern Maryland. And Hagerstown upset the host and number 2 seed in the tournament, the Montgomery College Raptors, in 5 sets. That'll put Yara Gonzalez on the service line for Hartford. Hartford in blue, Hagerstown in white. So Alexis Mackerel comes in to serve for Hagerstown. She's their number 1 server with 76 aces. That time she hits it too long. Make it 8-5. And here's Karen Jimenez. She's got 35 aces this season. She has a jump serve. Nice block by Piva. Makes it 8-6. So what has happened in the first 2 sets is that it's been close, but Hartford is, as in both sets, has managed a bit of a run from the service line, and that has kind of turned the tide. And they'd like nothing better than for Jimenez to be beginning one right here. That's 2 straight points to cut the lead to 8-7. Again, Jimenez, one of the best servers on the team. Got that low sinking jump serve, which is very difficult to handle. And she's now tied it up at 8. That's her 3rd straight. And another, but a nice dig by Medina. Piva. Oh, Piva has an uncanny ability of being in midair and adjusting her shot based on what she sees as an opening, and she found the opening there. And that puts Hartford ahead for the first time in the 3rd set. Four straight points for the Owls. And that's 4 hits. So that ends the run, but we are tied up after that bit of a run. 4 straight points for Hartford to tie it up at 9-9. And that's too long again. So that gives the serve right back to Hartford and puts Clara Pawnee on the service line. Kara Hoover found the opening. Hartford now up 11-9. And that's a net violation. That'll be Paige Elliott at the service line for Hagerstown. Oh, not enough communication there. Nobody knew who was going to hit it. And as a result, Catalina Cerna kind of came in at the end saying, well, I guess I better, and was not successful in getting it over. So we're tied at 11. And Piva promptly breaks the tie. Without a doubt, the outstanding player on the court this afternoon so far. And that'll put Morgan Barnett on the service line. And into the net it goes. Point for Hartford. 13-11. If Hartford takes this set, it's all over. Tough serve by Barnett. Pivot kind of backs it over. Ooh, what a dig by Jimenez. Point to Hartford. Double hit. I'm sorry, point to Hagerstown. Double hit by Hartford. And that'll put Emma Smith on the service line. Wow. Piva, she is not messing around, folks. She's the captain of the team, and you can see why. Not only ability-wise, but she's quite the motivator out there on the court from what I can see. And that's out. So a 3-point lead now for Hartford, 15-12. Piva back on the service line. Good look at Laura. Comes the set. Oh. Kara Hoover found the hole. And that puts Hartford up by 4. Piva puts it into the net. And that'll put Medina on the service line for Hagerstown. Tough hit by Jimenez. Pivot from the back row, can't get it to go. Medina remains at the service line. 16-14 Hartford. We're in the third set. Hartford up 2-0. But Hagerstown is not about to go away. They're a gutsy team. They don't have as deep a bench. They're definitely not as tall as Hartford. But they're giving Hartford everything they want. And there's a point for Hartford. as Barnett with a nice hit, which ended up in the rafters. And those are real tough for the athletes. The rafters are in play. It's part of the idiosyncrasies of playing at a place like this. And it's down to a 1-point lead now, as Emily Gassaway remains on the service line. And there's a violation. Point to Hartford. A net violation by Hagerstown. And that puts Gonzalez on the service line with that jump serve of hers. Nice dig. Another nice dig, but they can't recover it. 18-17. Very, very tight third set. And back in comes Mackerel to serve. She's the top server for Hagerstown. Oh, that was a tough one. It barely cleared the net, and then it just sort of dove right at the feet of Cerna. And she was kind of defenseless there. That ties it at 18. And that is, oh, they call it in. The players on Hartford do not agree. They won't get any argument out of the Hagerstown side, however. And Mackerel remains on the service line. Man, that was a defensive hit by Pawnee. Somehow they got it over. Oh, the ball just crawled along the top of the net. And point to Hartford. 4 hits for Hagerstown. So that puts Jimenez on the service line. She had a nice little run the last time she was here. Let's see if she can duplicate that. We're tied at 19. Piva. And that's a point for Hagerstown. They now take the lead, 20-19. They haven't led since early in the set, so they have come back from a 5-point deficit, and then they promptly put it in the net to tie it up at 20. And that'll put Clara Pawnee on the service line. 20-20. Third set. And that's in. Jimenez. Piva, and she puts it away. Piva ties it up at 21. And that'll put Morgan Barnett on the service line for the Owls. 21-21. And nice placement there by Hoover. And that puts Harford back in the lead, 22-21. Barnett remains on the service line. Another great serve. Oh, what a hit. Great hit there by Mackerel. She's not known for kills, but she put that one away. It tied up at 22. Smith with the serve. Piva. And that'll be a point for Harford. 23-22, and that'll put Laura Piva on the service line with a chance to serve out the set and the match. Good long, deep serve. And they call it in. So we're tied at 23. And you must win by 2. Hartford took the first 2 sets by the identical score of 25-19. And Hoover puts Hartford within 1 point of taking the match. So this is potential match point. And Kara Hoover at the service line. Here comes deep one. It's going to be tough. Oh, they got it over. Piva with the dig. And Mendez, great job there by Hagerstown, staying alive, and they got it in. So that was a nail biter, but Hagerstown showing a lot of fight to tie it up at 24. And that puts Emily Gassaway on the service line. Little dink, Pawnee, backline kill, and Piva does it again. So that makes it 25-24 and another match point. And we've got Yara Gonzalez on the service line with her jump serve. And Hagerstown stays alive. So they have now fought off a couple of match points. 25-25. Again, you must win by 2. And that puts Mackerel back on the service line. Pittman. And that's in. And that gives Hagerstown the lead. 26-25. Now they'll be serving for set point. And a chance to remain in the match. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Hagerstown on top, 26-25. And we're all set here for what could be set point for Hagerstown, and that would keep them in the match. They're up by 1. Mackerel with the serve. Gasway. They got to get it over. They do. And Mendez with the block for the point. That ties it at 26. And now Karen Jimenez goes to the service line with a chance to serve out the match. 26-26. Again, you must win by 2. Good hard serve, deep. Piva. What a laser beam. Laura Piva with a laser beam. And they need the 1 point now. So this is our 3rd match point. Jimenez been very effective with her jump serve. And she's trying to serve out the match. And she does. That is it. As Harford takes the 3rd and final set, 28-26, and with that, they claim the 2024 NJCAA Division II Region 20 championship. So Harford is the champion, and they are celebrating as they should. And they are still undefeated after a full, complete season and then 3 rounds in the playoffs. They are still undefeated. They'll be heading to the district finals, the district championship finals this coming Saturday, and the opponent is TBD. So for everybody on the Montgomery College television production crew, we want to thank you for joining us. Once again, Harford takes the region championship, and they're celebrating. Great job by Hagerstown. Thanks to one and all. We appreciate you joining us on MCTV.